Hello everyone, this is Brian again, and today I'm going to take you through the third prototype of Nurbits. In the last video, Steven showed off the beginnings of the puzzle aspect of this prototype. But in this video, I'm going to take you through the rest of the gameplay and the story aspects of our current idea. The story behind our gameplay has to do with building a robot band. To create this band, you will have to complete puzzles within each of the robot's brains. These puzzles link up to melodies that each of the robots will be able to play once those melodies are unlocked. Once all the melodies are unlocked, the band should be able to play a complete composition. And once that complete composition is made, the user will unlock a sandbox-like mode where they can create their own compositions for their bands to play by choosing different instruments, loops, and effects that each robot can play. The scene we're looking at now is the studio scene of our game. Imagine that these cubes down here are each an amazing robot band member. Our artist Jeff is currently working on some great models for these. Each robot will have a different instrument they will play. These are currently listed above the robots' heads. Also above the heads are volume bars for each robot. You can think of this as the mixer board in the studio, where you can control the levels of the different instruments that are being played. Here we also have control of the BPM of the song, and below that is a line showing the progression of the song. Now if I click one of these robots, we will be transported into the brain of that robot. Here you see different types of nodes inside of the robot's brains. The black ones are the audio nodes. These house the notes that are to be played. The white nodes are effect nodes. You can click on them to change what type of effect you would like them to have. Above the brain is our timer or sequencer bar. Once puzzles are completed, they can be connected from the sequencer bar through an audio node, through any number of effect nodes to the output node to allow the robot to play that loop at that time. Let's go back to the audio nodes so I can explain this further. These audio nodes are currently locked. That means the puzzle has not yet been completed. So if I click on one of these, I will be taken to the puzzle level. This should be very similar to what you saw in Steven's last video. All goals must be met for this loop to be completed. As I play through here, you can see that we've now added these green coloring to some of the nodes. That comes on as nodes are connected and they make it through one loop of the timer. So now I have completed this loop and I have unlocked it in the brain level. So this will take us back to the brain. I can now connect up a sequencer node to this audio node, and from this audio node I can either go directly to the output or through an effect node to add an effect to that specific loop. So I'm going to go ahead and add an effect. And I'm going to connect that effect straight up to the output. I'm going to do this a couple more times so we can hear it play. You can watch the timer go around up here. It's indicated by the larger of the numbers. There you go, you should hear the loop playing with the effect on it. Now this can be done for any of the loops in the brains, and they can be sequenced just the same. So let me go ahead and do another one for you. If you noticed, we also have these plus sign nodes inside of the brain. These take us to the level editor, or the sandbox mode of this game. In sandbox mode, I can create my own composition by clicking and dragging on spaces. Once I've set up something I like, I can go on to play that level. And if I can beat the level I created, it is then saved for me to use inside of that brain, or any of the brains of any of the robots. So now this node is unlocked, and I can connect it just as I did any other audio node. Once I have sequenced something together in the brain that I like, we can then go back to the studio mode, and here we will hear that robot playing his sequence loops. We can then move on to the next robot and create new connections with new loops to determine what this robot on this instrument will play. This process will be repeated through varying difficulties of puzzles until a complete composition is created. We hope to give users enough tools that they can create a song that they want while playing puzzles that are both engaging and can help teach basic concepts of neuroscience. This is our most complete prototype to date and should be a good representation of what our final product will feel like. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to play the demo on our website, and any feedback would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching.